Hello, Marizelle Lewis, Jewel Ambassador, here to do a demonstration of our Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins. Our napkins come in 5 variations. Heavy flow with a pack of 8. Extra heavy flow, which is a pack of 7. We have our moderate flow, which is a pack of 10. We have panty liners without wings, which is a pack of 30. And we have panty liners with wings, a pack of 20. Ladies, we got you covered whatever flow you may have. Well, like I say, I am going to do a little demonstration to show you the absorbency of our Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins. I'm going to use a moderate flow napkin for this demonstration. And as you can see, it is very thin and it is completely enclosed. So I'm going to just take it and I am going to lay my Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkin here because I want to show you our absorbency. Now, our pads come with leak guard suspension so that it will help with that overflow that you would have normally had. And each one of our pads is infused with graphene. Now, gynecologists say that women exude 15 to 50 milliliters of fluid during their cycle. So I'm going to take 50 milliliters of fluid. That is what my cup holds here. And I'm also going to put 50 milliliters into this cup. I just tinted it with a little green dye for this demonstration. And so I'm going to fill it back up to my 50 milliliter line. And I'm going to pour it onto my Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkin. Now, I'm no longer in this cycle. But when I was in this cycle, I had a very hard time at it. I was one of those women that went 14 days or longer. And I come to find out, since I've been introduced to this campaign and this mission, that that's not normal. Our monthly cycle is a cleansing process. And so it should not take, 14 to 21 days because it is a cleansing. And I suffered very severely with the cramps that went along with it. I would be doubled over most of the time. I'd spent a lot of time in the nurse's office when I was in school, and there was many days that I had to actually leave from work to go home from the pain or the accidents that I was having. Maybe I didn't bring enough clothes with me that particular day. So I would have loved to have had this product at this point. But now, like I say, we're showing you the absorbency. As you've seen, I put 50 milliliters of fluid onto my pad. And I just want to tell you a little bit about my pad. Now, the traditional pads that we've been using for years are made with landfill trash. And that's not very absorbent. We know that newspaper is an absorbent. And they take it through an 8-step bleaching process so it will appear white. And with this process, it creates a toxin called dioxin. And it's very harmful to the human body as well as the environment. So that means that women, we have been exposed, or we're being exposed to dioxin a little bit or a lot each month. It's a vicious cycle. And Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkin is here to help stop that vicious cycle. We are an all-natural product. We are a cotton blend and a plant-based adhesive. So we're natural because we do want a healthier generation of women. Now, what makes our pads different from the rest is that each one of our pads is infused with a graphene strip. Now, graphene is beginning to change so many different industries, but we are the only company in North America who has graphene infused into our sanitary napkins because we want a healthier generation. Now, graphene is just vibrational energy, which means it's always moving, like the windmill or the waterfall, and it helps to calm you down. Now, we make no medical claims about our product, but our testimonies have let a lot of women know of the benefits it has given them. We also have a few men on our that comes onto our testimonial call who also have stated it had helped them with their incontinence and with some of their pains that they had. There are testimonies that talk about the traditional and non-traditional use of our Jewel premium sanitary products because of the graphene. We have a testimony call every Tuesday morning at 7:30, and the number is 605-472-5534. PIN number 774-506#. We would love to have you to join us. We would love for you to come and listen to the different testimonies that are given about our Jewel and how it has changed so many women's lives. So please join us on Tuesday morning. Now, as I was stating, we're going to check this absorbency. Now, as you remember, I poured 50 milliliters of fluid onto my Jewel pad. And I'm going to check with this red napkin. It's just a plain red napkin. Just a plain red napkin. And I'm going to put it on the top of my Jewel because I want to check the absorbency. Now, I'm pressing down because that simulates us sitting down, getting up, sitting down, getting up. Well, when we sit down, the fluid has nowhere else to go. The toxins have nowhere else to go but back into our system. And that is where we get this dioxin and the harmful effects that it has. Now, here is my result of 50 milliliters of fluid onto my Jewel pad. And as you see, it is just moving in the wind just freely because it's not wet. That's absorbent. 50 milliliters, which is the maximum that a woman would use or exude during her cycle. But I'm going to go a step further. We never thought about breaking down our pads. We would just go ahead and get the pads that mom introduced us to, or then when we got older, whatever we felt like, okay, this may work better, so let's try this. And we probably have tried every brand that's out on the shelves. So, but we never thought to break it down. So I'm going to break the Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkin down to show you the makeup of our Jewel. Now, our first layer is very soft because this is the cotton blend. It's our top layer. If you could feel it, you would see that it is so soft to the touch. And as you also may notice, it's just blowing, because it's dry. Now, if you can see that there's microfiber holes in this product, and that is for breathability. Now, we have natural cotton so that it would be soft to our most precious part of our body. And now, our second layer, is airlaid paper. But I'm going to just take that with my absorbency system to keep my absorbency system in place as I take it out. And I'm going to take my absorbency system out. And the absorbency system is just high-grade polymer, the same thing they use in baby diapers. And I'm going to put it into this 50 milliliters of fluid here. And like I said, it's just green food coloring for this demonstration. And then the next layer is that second layer of airlaid paper. Now, airlaid paper, it helps to pour the fluid down to the core to our absorbency system. But it also has microfiber holes in it. That's for breathability. It's designed that way because we have the tendency to get hotter during that time of the month. And that also causes some of our irritability. Now, if you could feel this, you would see how you could feel how soft it is. And we would love to have something soft next to us during this time. And it has the microfiber hose, but it tears because it's natural. And as you can see, it is still white. And you seen I poured green food coloring onto the pad. And this is the second to the bottom layer, and it's still white because the absorbency system has absorbed even the food coloring. Now, our bottom layer has these little race strips in there. That's our plant-based adhesive to help it to hold in place with the wings. And it also has microfiber holes in it for breathability. You know, I can attest to it, and some other women have also attested to the fact that it feels cool as it's a little fan to help to keep you cool. And so this helps to cool down your core during this time. And if you check your pads at home, ladies, and you take that bottom layer and you tear it, you will notice it will not tear like this because plastic does not tear. Now, plastic is just a breeding ground for bacteria. And we don't need that. That's where we get that irritation, those rashes that we have sometimes. It's because of that bacteria is just growing. It's got a dark, wet, damp space with heat. We're eliminating that. Now, as I was telling you about my graphene strip, it's vibrational energy. Now, vibrational energy, like I say, it's just always moving. Now, it also has the potential of eliminating that odor because it has little spikes on the end of it, which kills bacteria if it comes into its realm, into its atmosphere, and it will cut it in half, and that kills the bacteria to eliminate that odor. Because it's also energy, it can reduce your monthly cycle. It can reduce that pain or eliminate it. We've had testimonies to that fact. Now, we make no medical claims about our products. We just go on the testimonies of what these women have let us know about. Now, let's see if my graphene strip has some energy. This is a 7-watt, low wattage light bulb, which will detect energy where it finds it. My graphene strip has energy, and that is just designed to help you ladies to have a better cycle, to help your oxygen level go up, give you that little burst of energy. It has benefits that could help. So, I just wanted you to know about the graphene that's infused in each one of our pads. Now, as you recall, I put 50 milliliters of fluid onto my Jewel moderate flow. And then I put 15 milliliters into my cup. My question to you would be, where is the liquid? Now, I can snap my finger because it's dry. There's no leakage here. The absorbency system, and it's so nice and cool, but the absorbency system has absorbed 100 milliliters of fluid. And gynecologists say that we only exude 50 on average. that is absorbent. Come check us out. Check out our mission. Check out the campaign that we're running because we want a healthier generation of women to come. Don't let you or someone you love continue to suffer in silence. MaryZellLewis.jewelpad.com. Be blessed and stay blessed.